if you can necessarily hear me right now. This is a test run. I've never actually gone about doing this with my phone before, so we are going to see if this works. Hopefully the angle works perfectly fine. Like I said, this is a test run. I don't know if this is necessarily going to work in the way that I want it to, but I'm trying to use my phone to see how well it does. But today we are going to go about painting Hellbrute. Check out my live stream to see if you guys can see this. But yeah. I'm going to paint him in a Death Guard fashion. I've never actually painted a Hellbrute before. This will be my first opportunity doing this. So it's definitely going to be new for me. So I'm kind of looking at reference photos right now to try and get a good grasp on how well this is going to work. So give me a moment as I get everything situated here. Extend that a little bit. All right. So I got to figure out exactly what colors I want to get for this guy. I know first and foremost we are going to get some Nurgle's Rot. I don't got much of this guy left. Tesseract Glow for sure. We're going to do Death Guard Green for these little armor panels right here. Let's see. I think Ogren Camo, we will also get that for the edge highlighting on this guy. As for the fleshy bits, I think I'm going to go with Bugman's Glow for a base. And then, what else? What kind of copper do we want? I think this is too... let's see. We got Hashit Copper, Fulgurite Copper, and Brass Scorpion. I feel like the brass would be good for this guy. Let's see, what else? What other colors do we want to use? Let's see. So, oh yeah, we need the Agrit's Earthshade, wherever the fuck that is. Right there. What else? Let's see. So I think we need, I don't think I need Death World. That's too bright of a gray. Lead Belcher for sure. And then I might try this Gene Stealer Purple just to see how well that works out. And what else? I think that is... No, is there any... There's a bunch of horn bits on this guy, so... Yeah, like his spine. I'll probably use some Skeleton Horde for that. And then... oh, wait, no. Not Bugman's Glow. I was doing Gilliman's Flesh. Oops. And then Wraithbone, just to cover in any of the pieces that we fuck up at any point in time. What else? Blood for the Blood God for the bloody bits, probably most likely on the spine and whatnot. Definitely have to let me know how this live stream is going. If it's all fucked up with the turning angle, I apologize for that. Let's see. I don't think I need much more How's it going, Sam? Um, yeah, I think that is good for now. If there's any other colors, I've been good. Excited to actually go about painting this guy, and let me know what you think about the camera setup with my phone. This is my first time doing it. I usually use OBS, so I'm not quite so sure on the quality yet. So if you think anything needs to be changed, let me know. Okay, perfect. That's good. Okay, so where do I want to start with this guy? I figured that this is probably going to be a couple days worth of work on here. I would go about doing like one section at a time, but I don't really like operating like that. Oh yeah, I used Wraithbone as the primer for this. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Death Guard Green, just because I need to get all these armor pieces painted, and then we can move to the copper and whatnot, and then the silver, and then I'll move to all the fucking fleshy bits and whatnot, and try to get that looking good. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is the biggest model that I've ever worked on so far. So I think I'm going to need more than that. So this might definitely take me a while to get down pat. So Death Guard Green first. And I don't need Retributor armor. Why do I want to have that out? We'll do Brass Scorpion for the edge pieces, and then all the extra bits, the trim and whatnot. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of that too. From there, where's it at? Lead Belcher. Yep. Silvers. And then this guy, so I didn't actually put this model together. So I might do something with the flamer. I might have to look up a video of like how to get that looking nice. So we might leave that for a little bit later in the painting session, and just focus on everything else for now. And then from there, I think we're going to do Gilman's Flesh. Yeah, Gilman's Flesh for the fleshy bits. Let's take the shit out of this. Hopefully the Gilman's Flesh works out really well. I'm hoping. I don't know. And then from there, I think everything else is like all the extra details towards the end, like the Nurgle's Rot, the Ogryn Camo, Blood for the Blood God, Wraithbone, Skeleton Horde, and then the Gene Stealer Purple. I'm going to try and incorporate that somehow into all this. So the Agrit's Earthshade, this is probably all we're going to get to today, to be honest, because it's a lot. This model's huge, and I want to do him justice by painting him properly. So hopefully this light isn't too bright. We're just going to get started on the green. So let's see, what brush do I want to use? So many choices. Guess we'll start with this guy. Maybe not. That one's a little too big for my liking. We'll do this one. Smaller, but it works out. All right. So hopefully you're able to see all this. I'm going to be watching at the same time. So yeah, hopefully it comes out halfway decent in terms of your ability to actually watch this as I go about doing it. This is a big ass model, so holding him is going to be quite the challenge. I'm definitely going to have to go over this a couple times, just because let's water it down a little bit. Yeah, he's a big boy. But I wanted to paint this guy in a Nurgle themed paint scheme, just because my Nurgle army is quite extensive and I need a Hellbrute, to be honest, this guy. I might just say fuck the trim about worrying about going over it, because yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'll go back over it with the copper and clean it up. This Death Guard green is a bit light for my liking. I'm gonna take out this Death World Forest just in case. I want to go over it again with an extra layer and see what I like and if I actually like it or not. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this Death Guard green. To be honest. It seems a little dim for my liking. Well, it's not like I can't go back over it. So I'm going to try the other side with this Death World green and see what it looks like. Nothing wrong with a little trial and error. All right, let's go over this side and see. Yep, I definitely like this green a lot more. It's a lot heavier in terms of its opaqueness. I'm so used to doing fucking little models that this is just a little weird for me, you know? It's not, I'm not used to so much surface area. You could definitely tell the difference in the color. I'm gonna change brushes because this is not spreading on there quite as much as I would like. Yeah, it's too thin. I need a thicker brush. There you are. All right. Well, I like this green, to be honest. I like it. I like how consistency a lot more. So we're just going to cover it with the other green. Cover the Death Guard green. An interesting comment that I saw online is when you're doing big projects like this, it's going to look like shit before it turns out good, you know? So definitely will look a lot better soon. Hopefully it will look halfway decent by the time I've finished this live stream. Because the green's this is a bit weird looking, to be honest. I mean, this is a good chance to test my ability to paint something new and different, you know. I've been so focused on flesh terrors and regular Death Guard units that this is definitely the large body is definitely a new experience for me. I almost feel like I need a fucking third layer on that. What is that, 2 for that one? That's coming out better. Not perfect, but it's coming out better. He's definitely starting to get the thickness of the paint. I mean, I just said fucking decided to go over the brass parts that I'm gonna have to go over, just because it's a bit. You really can't go around it. All right. All right. That's coming out pretty nicely. It's getting better on the consistency. Granted, I'm not the best painter in the world, and I feel like this is really bringing out my piss poor skills, just because of how it looks. But it's not too bad, I guess. It's not great, but it could be better. All right, so I need to get that somehow. I need to get those painted some way, shape, or form. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. Okay, I don't need that much paint on there. Let's see. Wow, this is really... I really added too much fucking thinner to that. Otherwise, it looks okay. Just getting in all these extra spaces. I think I got it in there. Let's see. All right. Just trying to get into all these little armor joints in the back to get the green saturated in it. If I can fucking reach that far in there. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to go over this at least 3 times. I think 3 layers is what's required for this guy, just because of the amount of surface that he has. I might even try 4, to be honest. I mean, and that's partly because I fucking thinned my paint down too much when I transferred all of my stuff into dropper bottles. So I'm kind of biting the bullet in that aspect. Oh, that was a message. Who is that from? I don't know. Alright. Alright, that's better. That's definitely a lot better. All right, I think that consistency is a lot better than what it was a few minutes ago. Because of how I watered it down, I think 4 is what the magic number is for this. Unfortunately. Alright. Fucking trying to get into all these damn little spaces. Definitely a lot harder than I thought. Let's see, where else is the... Oh. His whole fucking shin guard is... Well, at least the front. The front of his shin guard is all green. Yep. Trying to get around all these horns and appendages and whatnot. Definitely a lot easier than said and done. But I was actually going to paint a different Death Guard unit today. I was going to go about doing this guy, but everyone from the last stream convinced me to do it like this. Let me... Ooh, I don't think I can adjust it. Nope, I don't think so. All right. So this is the third layer on these knees. I know, it feels excessive. It really does, but it's... I gotta do it. Otherwise, when I add the aggregates or shade and whatnot, it's not gonna come out looking the greatest. And we don't want that. How's it going, Chris? I'm using my phone this time instead of my camera, so you can't see me currently, but you can see what I'm doing right here. Yes, the Hellbrute. I made the mistake of watering down my fucking paints too much when I transferred them into dropper bottles. So currently I have to put 4 fucking layers on this to make it thick enough to where it's not like you could see all the brush strokes and everything. But it's alright. We're going to make it look good in the end. Hopefully the copper is better. I think I'm only going to get through about 4 colors today just because this guy is fucking huge and he requires a lot. So I'm going to try and get all the green done at least tonight before I decide to hit the hay. Yeah, paint it all. Yeah. I gotta be up early in the morning. I mean, relatively speaking, but I wouldn't be able to get all this done today. I'd be here for fucking all the way until like 4 a.m. I don't plan on just pumping them out like I did the last guys. I have a lot more room to work with this time, so I can actually get all the like the edge highlights and whatnot this time. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to get him looking really nice. I mean, I'm going to try. I think my biggest struggle I'm going to struggle with is the fucking fleshy stuff, because I'm really debating on what to use. Either skeleton horde, Gilliman's flesh, or Bugman's glow. I don't know what the best choice is for the fleshy bits. I mean, I know what I'm going to paint with the green, the copper, the silvers, and whatnot, but I'm really fucking trying to figure out how I want to go about using the flesh on this guy to get it looking right, you know? Because when I was painting the Poxwalkers this last weekend, I was putting on different contrasts just to see what they would look like, and I don't know if I was fucking doing it wrong, but I did not like how it came out, to be honest. A lot of them looked funky. That green's fine on that. All right, last layer. I think I might just watch a video while I'm at work tomorrow to figure out exactly which way I want to go about doing it. Because there's a bunch of different ways, you know. There's different methods of creating the perfect, like, fleshy bits for your models, you know. And since I'm going for a neural theme, I gotta I gotta do him justice and make him look a little necrotic. That's why I chose skeleton or the wraithbone as the undercoat, because I like how that looks with other units that I've done, or at least the other Poxwalkers. But since I've done the Poxwalkers like 3 months ago, I don't remember exactly. You're a pink Templar. I mean, I only have a couple pinks. I have a Volupus pink. That might work, but I don't know. I think I'd have to water them down a little bit. All right. So I think the green looks fine on that shoulder or the knee joint. That one looks okay-ish. Nah, I think it looks fine. This one needs another layer though. Let's see. I'm gonna pop you down right there. I know it feels excessive to put this much fucking paint on this model, but like, I don't know what about it. It's like freaking me out, but I'm not used to putting fucking 4 layers down on a model, you know? That just goes to show you that I added too much fucking thinner to my guy or to the paint when I was transferring it over. All right, let's get his crotch. This fucking non-existent ball sack. Or his chastity belt, I like to call it. You gotta protect them fucking them demonic jewels. It's getting a little thin on the paint. All right. This guy has a lot of like little cracks and crevices. That's going to be interesting when I go about doing the edge highlighting. I'm really excited to do the edge highlighting with the green though. I'm going to do this a little bit different than I've normally done with my Death Guard units. So what I normally would do is I would, while this dries, I'll explain this. So like this unit, I was going to paint him the other day. What I would normally do is I would go over him again with the Death Guard green, and then I would add like all the silvers, the fucking copper, pretty much all the base coats, and then I would just pretty much dunk him in Agrit's Earthshade. And I think I'm going to do something similar to that, but I'm only going to do it on the green for now. And I'm gonna go in with the Ogren camo, and I'm gonna go about edge highlighting everything. So it's not gonna look quite similar, I don't think, but I will try to get it looking relatively close to what I normally do, you know, just so they're all kind of similar in that aspect. You definitely don't want a Death Guard unit or a Death Guard army that's all different fucking colors. And I personally don't want to go about doing that too. How's it going, Tuba? But yeah, I don't want to go about doing that to where I have different shades of green for each unit that I have. So I don't know. If it doesn't work how I think, I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to paint this guy up the best way that I can. But if it doesn't work out for how I'm thinking, I'll just dunk the whole fucking model in Agrit's Earthshade and call it good. Like I have been, you know. But I'm doing... I know you kind of joined a little bit late. I was just telling them like how I was planning on going about painting the guy. I'm looking at a few reference photos on my computer right now of what I want to recreate in a sense. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate whatever the hell this guy's done with his. I like how it looks, but I feel like the shading of the coloring of him is a little bit off from what my Death Guard units look like in my army. So I'm going to try and recreate what he's done. If it doesn't turn out right, I'm just going to do it the way that I've always done it, you know? But that's for... I'm not going to get to that point until probably tomorrow. Well, yeah, well, I think that's what I'm going to do. I like how this guy did his edge highlighting for this model, but I'm going for more of a darker feel, and his is like more brighter, if that makes sense, with the colors. So, I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. I'll probably just do it on one panel, and then if I don't like it, then I'll just fix it. But, oh, we're still doing the green. I was getting distracted. I know what's gonna be difficult is getting into this face. It's gonna be quite the bitch. Oh, goddamn. But I'm gonna try it after this. See if I can get in there and paint it. So I'm stuck in the back of my fucking throat. I didn't actually put this Hellbrute together. I actually got this from a guy off of Facebook. He was selling his buddy's Death Guard army that he got from him. So this model came with it. And I wasn't about to like rip it all apart. So I'm just kind of stuck with how it is. I mean, I have my Dreadnought that I put together last week. I have that in pieces right now, but I don't want to really mess with him because I don't know how he's put together, you know. I mean, I can see the sections, but I'm just going to have to wing it. Yes, Ander. No. Yeah, dry yourself off. And then you can get them yourself. Figure it out. Figure it out. I said figure it out. Yeah. My son is trying to get me to help him with a task that he can clearly do himself. So that's a no. All right, so I think I got all the greens how I like them with all this. I might go over this a little bit more just because the middle piece doesn't look quite as good as I want, and then this one needs another layer. And then let's see if we can get into this head somehow. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. Ugh. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get any of the cables back there, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm just going to paint his whole face green for now, and then we'll just go over it later once I decide to work on it. Shit. Well, yeah, I know. It's fine. It is what it is. It just gives me more opportunity to have better control over my brush, you know? So it's a win-win. In some regards. Oh yeah, I know nobody's gonna see those cables either. It would be me. I would be the one seeing them, and I would be the one irritated. Perfectionist, I guess. Yeah, I should be still in here, Tuba. I'm probably going to continue until probably 10:30ish. So it's 8:40 for me right now. So got a couple hours worth of time. I might get off sooner. I don't know. We'll see how I feel in the next hour. Hopefully by then I would have made some progress with this. Yes, Andrew.
I got a question.
What?
Is Animal Company today being hacked? Because every single lobby I go into, there's like million suitcases flying around, and there were 5,000 each for one.
I don't know.
Can you search?
Yes, 1 second.
The flip is right here.
Okay. Well, I gotta wait for this to dry, so give me a second. Okay. No, there's no news about it. So I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, you got till 9:30.
9:30?
Yep.
So I can play my card. Later, alligator.
Later. I think I like how this looks. I'm gonna go over the head one more time. And then we'll move on to the other parts of the body. Just gotta get in the damn face mask. All right. So let's see. Let me look at the other bits of the armor. Oh yeah, I watched that first video that you sent me, the whole history behind it. Yeah, I wish I don't know if they have any books associated with it, but I would definitely be interested in seeing or reading about it all. All right, let me add some water to this. I mean, it is kind of fucked up how they spent the better part of like 5,000 years being fucking loyalist, only to like fall to fucking chaos because of one man, you know? But I guess they're commendable for wanting to fucking take over the Maelstrom, and the Imperium's kind of dickheads, how they just kind of said, no, fuck you. But whatever. Yeah, exactly. If he would have just paid the taxes, he could have done whatever he wanted. And they wouldn't have fucked with them. They would have just said, yep, you're doing good, buckaroo. Well, I think he said it was like 150 years. It was like, god damn, just imagine like that much time for him to build up his fucking chapter into a legion strength, you know? It's like, fuck, you would have thought like the Inquisition would have found out about it a long time ago. So how would you go about even like painting a chapter? Would you just get like the combat patrol for like the world, or not the world eaters, but like corn, um the fucking like corn berserkers or whatever that combat patrol is? Or you just buy like the basic Chaos Marines? Oh, okay. Chaos Space Marines combat patrol. That's what I figured. Oh, well, they seem like they have a lot of. They primarily focus on excess dreadnoughts and then speed bikes. I don't know if that was the Red Corsairs thing or if they still do that, but I feel like that would be pretty cool to have an army just solely with fucking a bunch of the bikes and whatnot. Oh. Well, I remember them saying in that video that a lot of the Marines were um, not necessarily under Corn, but they were following his tenets, you know? So I assumed that they were just fucking um, those type of Marines, you know, similar to the World Eaters in that aspect. But they're pretty much like the word bearers in that aspect, where they're just kind of like they praise the gods, but they don't have any specific lineage of who they follow specifically. They just kind of so they're like the what is that orc clan? The fucking is it the Bad Moons? The pirate guy, the pirate fucking orcs. No, it's not the Bad Moons, isn't it? Which one is it? Fucking, I forgot what clan that is for the pirates. Freebooters, yeah, that's the one. I like the Speed Freaks, or the which one is that called? Yeah, for the orcs. Like if I was gonna ever paint orcs, it would probably be them, just because I love all the fucking vehicles that they have. All right, this is the last layer of green for this. Oh. So we're getting there. I don't know if you can see how, I don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but we're slowly getting there. It's going to take a while. And I mean, I'm doing the greens, which is the easiest part. Now I gotta, well, after I'm done with the greens, I still gotta do the copper. That's gonna take forever. Need more water. All right, let's hope that's enough for that layer. And then we have to move to the back of his ass, and all of this stuff. Get all this excess paint off my brush. All right. I'm pretty much just saying fuck it and just going over all of this because I'm tired of having to try and avoid the copper or the copper that I'm going to do next. Because it's like, I'm going to fucking cover it up anyway, so I don't need to be fucking, I don't need to be perfect with it. It's just adding more time to the process that I don't need to be adding. Oh, I have his ass. Fucking forgot to do his ass. Oops. Sorry. How could I forget about his ass plate? We can't forget about that, can we? No. And I forgot about this part too. Damn it. Does anyone have an ass line? Yep, I need to go over this one more time. God damn it, it's so freaking... Oh my god, my fucking son. Fucking screaming. God damn. Oh. I swear to God, I heard it from somewhere. I just couldn't think of where it was from. Alright, I need more green. I'm running out. Yeah, fucking, he screams up there bloody murder as if he's dying. And when he's just playing with his friends on VR. Exactly. We did a partial campfire earlier, um, and it didn't really work out too well because the campfire that we have in our backyard, it's like a big bin that's been dug into the ground. It's one of those like fucking old industrial cans. The landlord put it into the ground, and I've used it like 3 times, right? So um, it had bricks surrounding it when we first moved in, but over the course of the last couple of years of using it, the bricks deteriorated and fell into there. I never went about actually fucking picking them up or taking them out of the hole. So the hole is literally like half full. So when we were putting wood into the fire pit and we lit the fire, it was damn near fucking touching the grass, and the grass was somewhat dry. So there was a one occasion where like the embers hit the grass and it almost caught on fire. Um, so I was like, yep, we're not doing this. So about an hour later, I put the fire out, and I was like, I'm gonna clean this bitch out in a couple days, and then we can go about actually doing a proper backyard fire. So tomorrow, or Thursday, I'm gonna go to the store and get some marshmallows and whatnot, and dig out the whole pit, and toss everything out so we can properly do it, and then we can chill around the bonfire, just me and him for a little bit. Jesus Christ, he's fucking screaming bloody murder up there. All right. I was gonna go around this little fucking hand thing, but I'm not going around all the cables and whatnot. I'm just painting it all. We're not doing that today. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go over this one more time because this back mount is not looking dark enough. A little bit of water to that. Water it down. What time is it? 8:56. Okay, he has 30 minutes until bed. So Chris, let me how's the camera angle and everything on here? Is it better than what the other cameras that I use on OBS? Do you prefer this over the computer? And what about my voice? How is my voice coming out by comparison? Let me know what you think so I can, if there's anything I need to change. Oh, you can see it way better. Well, that's good. Oh, you can hear, you can hear everything. Well, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess for the average person who comes in here for the first time, they're like, why the fuck does he have a kid screaming bloody murder in the background? But, oh well. All right, so let me go over his helmet one more time. I just don't know what my phone's at, to be honest, so let me stand up and look. It's at currently 34%, so we're still good, which is nice. At least the phone's not going to die anytime soon. All right, so I think the last bit of green is this big bitch on his arm. I think it's a melter or a fucking flamethrower. I'm not quite sure. And this is going to be a problem because I really can't see in here at all. Crap. Ah. Shit. All right. Well, it's not going to look pretty. I'll clean it all up later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's going to look bad before it looks good. Fuck, I can't barely see this at all. There's a spot in here that I can't reach. Well, maybe. Alright, I got it. Alright, does this need one more layer? I think it needs a thin layer. Not much. There's certain spots on here that need more than others, but I'd rather just go over it with a thin wash versus nothing at all. Yeah, definitely. Oops. Jesus Christ, Andrew. That needs a little bit more. There we go. Just pretty much covering in all the spots that don't have solid green on them. Like these edges. Let's see, about right there. Those edges right there. Right there, right there. Oop. This needs it. That needs it right there. God damn. All right. Let's finish with the rest of this blaster or fucking flamethrower, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't need that much. God, I can't fucking see all the way back there. Ah. All right. Holy shit. All right. Oop, this little knee. There's more. Let's see, is there any more green spots that I'm missing? I don't think so. Holy fuck. Can we finish with the green? Ah, damn. For now, at least. Yep. We'll just wait for this to dry a little bit. And then I will go over it. I might not necessarily have to go over it one more time. Maybe not. Definitely underneath it, I do. Oh well. We're gonna. I don't think I'm gonna need to, so I'm gonna use a different brush for this. The copper spots. So this is gonna be the tedious part, and I mean absolutely tedious, because this guy has a shit ton of trim. And I actually have to pay attention when I'm doing this. Because I gotta get all of this painted properly. I'm gonna have to go over it at least twice. Did I get a notification? What was that from? Wait, who was that from? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I understand. So, I think what I'm going to do, how am I going to go about doing this? Because I don't want to go over the whole thing, and then I'm going to have to go over it twice, so I might just do section by section, to be honest. So I'm going to do this side, and then I'm going to go over it again. Just try to get as much of this done as possible. Oop, I almost fucking touched something else. All right. Oop. Jesus Christ. So while I'm doing this, I'm really not going to be talking much just because this is very delicate work. For those who've never painted, well, I mean, you probably all painted, but you know how complicated it can get when it comes to painting surface of something without wanting to impede on the other color below it, you know? That's what I'm trying to do right now. Trying not to spread it around the green whatsoever. But that's better said than done. There we go. All right. Well, actually, no. I want to go over this spot. I need water. Just a little drop. God, these so many different edges trying to get like this. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to get in there? Try my best, I guess. Oh, all right. Goddamn. All right, let's go back over this one more time.
What time is it?
It's 9:11. You have 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
That's it.
That's 9:31.
All right. Let's see. Yes, here. And they can hear you really loud right now because I'm using my phone. So try to be quiet a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you. Just turn that down too.
I'm gonna get the kitties. Hey, it's my partner because I got poop.
Yes. You only got 15 minutes, so just go brush your teeth while you're in there. All right. Now we just need to get these edges. All right. What do you think? How's that look? Pretty good? We're getting there. And we'll go over to the next layer with this. This is definitely going to take a while to paint. I mean, if I had, fuck, I don't know, if I had like 15 hours maybe, I think that's reasonable in the timeline to do this. It sounds excessive, but I don't know. This guy has a lot of edges and whatnot. A lot of extra stuff, you know? Okie dokie. So we'll try to get his little jaw here. I'm just going to cover it with the copper because I'm not going to be able to individually. I'll paint the teeth afterwards. After I've finished everything else, you know? Damn it, I almost dunked that into the wrong shit. Alright. Don't touch the green. God, this is fucking... Ugh. I love it. Oh, shit. How the fuck am I gonna get underneath there? Well, I kinda got there. Damn. Fucking weird positions that I'm putting myself, my arms into. I don't mean to get so damn close to the point to where you guys can't see anything, but fuck. These weird ass positions that I'm trying to get into, and it doesn't help that this is all in non-sub assembly. So Oh. All right, let's just work on the top again. Let me scoot in. Fuck. All right, I got it. Shit. That's what it looks like so far. Phew. That's 2 layers of each. One side done. Now we got the other side. And the back. And the legs. And the back of the legs. So, fucking everything. Okay. Damn it. I went too far with that. I wish there was a way to hold on. That's about as close as I can get it, to be honest. I don't think I really changed much. I gotta get my son to sleep in a minute, so I'm gonna be taking a break in about 8 minutes when it's time to put him into bed. So fill up your drinks, go take a shit. I will be back to continue with this trimming of the copper. Oh shit, that's deep in there. Not trying to touch any of the trim or any of the green. Shit. Yes, kitties. No. Get. Nope. You do not get up there, cat. You know damn well not to do that. Ugh. All right, getting there. What are you doing?
What?
You know, wash your hands and brush your teeth. Go back in there. And it's time for you to go to bed anyway.
5 minutes. What?
All right, so we just need to go over this one more time. Go over the trim. And then brush your teeth.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I brushed it.
No, you did not. You did not. No. Go back in there and do it properly.
Yes, I did.
Now.
God, you're such a liar.
All right. There we go, guys. Wait. Finish this. All right. Well, turn the Xbox off. Get your drink for upstairs.
30 minutes.
No, it's 9:27.
Yeah, 30 minutes till 9:30.
No, it's
Said
not.
I go to bed at 9:30.
Yeah, 3 minutes. But get the rest of your stuff. Hair everywhere. All right. So I gotta get him to sleep.
Ah!
I'm gonna go do that now. So take a break. I will be
Look
back
at him.
in a couple minutes.
Um,
But yeah,
I got you.
we're gonna continue with the copper.
Oh,
We're on the shoulders and do this arm, and then we'll move to the back, and then we'll do this arm, and then we'll do the legs. So give me a bit. I will be back in like
Chris.
like 15 minutes.
This is mine, right?
Yes, that's yours. But it probably won't take that long. Maybe like 10. All right, come on.
And he goes back up.
I'll tell you. All right, stop. You don't need more than that.
Hold
Take
it
it.
out.
Yes, what up? Big blow.
Fine. No, don't do it. Where's the water bottle?
No,
No, I'm
you're not using the water bottle.
not the water bottle. I was gonna spray it. I'm just gonna stop.
All right, come on. Let's get upstairs.